All right, it's 9:44 on Friday morning, April the 24th, and Peppy and I are on our way to Dr. Maddie's, his veterinarian. Look at him shaking. He does that whenever we start to go somewhere. He'll get to shaking. They little dogs get nervous, but he has a kidney problem, and he's been being treated by Dr. Maddie, and every 2 weeks she's been doing an infusion of I think mainly saline, but the idea is to flush out his kidneys and help them get better, and he has made a lot of improvement. So here we go, we're on our way, aren't we, Peppy? Aren't we, Peppy? Yes, we're on our way to Dr. Maddie's. Now here we are out at Three-Way, at the Three-Way Animal Clinic. This is where Dr. Maddie Childers is. This is Peppy's vet. Come on. Well, it's Thursday, April the 24th, and so far today I have made a real cock-up of all my videoing. Again, it's after lunch. We just finished our late brunch here, and I've got some things to do before they call us to come pick Peppy up. So I know I'm wearing this ratty old t-shirt here, and it looks awful, but it's one of my working shirts, so I don't care if I get grease or anything on it, and I mow the yard in it. So a lot of the times when I'm videoing, I'm fixing to do something like that, and I've had this nasty thing on. So I know you're tired of seeing it, but anyway, I'll show you what I'm going to do here in just a moment. Here we are in what I call Granddaddy's bicycle shop. It's half of the garage. It also has a lot of junk in it. The poor old van has been relegated to sitting outside, so I could create this bicycle shop. That's the back seat out of the van. I took it out. This is the only place we could put it, but we can carry the bikes in the back of the van and other stuff. We use it more as a truck now than we do anything, so it doesn't really need that back seat. Now, here is the side of the shop that I have turned into a bicycle shop, along with other crap. These two chairs, Diane is going to refinish for Sasha. I hope someday. The damn things are driving me crazy being in the way. These two bicycles we bought for almost nothing. They're old cruiser bikes. This is a girl's that I've got to rework a little bit for Diane. This one the wheels are off of. There are the wheels over there. I just rebuilt the coaster brake and all in the back. And that is a light aluminum one. That is a nice little bike there. It's a cheapo, but it's very light. And even though it's not geared, I think I'll be able to use it very well. This is the bike that I ride now. It's a Schwinn, but it's a Chinese-made Schwinn. It's not the old-fashioned American Schwinn. They've been made in China for a number of years, mostly sold through big box stores now. But I bought it for under $100, I think, and it was practically brand new. Had almost never been ridden. Another one of those where people get a bike and they go to ride it and they don't. These people live over in Gadsden, and he bought it for his wife. This is actually a woman's bike. It's called a crossover because it's a crossover between a mountain bike and a road bike. But he bought it for his wife. They have a driveway that's about almost a quarter of a mile long. They have a beautiful place to ride. Well, they brought it home. They either got it at Target or Kmart. I'm not sure which. I mean Walmart. They brought it home. She rode it out to the end of her driveway and rode it back and said she could ride that thing. So it sat in the garage for almost a year before they put it up on Craigslist, and I bought it. But what's sad was, what was wrong with this bike was, when these dodos put them together in these big box stores, you got some clerk or somebody that doesn't know anything about it. They don't know how to adjust the brakes or anything. The wheels were rubbing on this bike, the brakes were dragging. I mean, it was just a mess. And no wonder the girl couldn't ride it. It was awful. It took me about an hour to retune this bike, and it was perfect, like brand new. So I felt kind of bad about it. But anyway, I changed it out. This is a new front wheel that I bought. It's called an e-bike, electric bike. This is an electric motor. In the hub, the electric motor is controlled by this little thumb throttle right here. It's either on or off. It's powered by this battery right here. This is a lock. This is a battery pack right here. Rechargeable battery. It is charged by what looks for all the world like a laptop charger. Charge it overnight. You can get about 10 miles on this bike just riding it strictly electric. In other words, not pedaling at all, but riding it electric. I never do that because I've got the bike for exercise. So what I need help on is these hills that we have here, and some of them are killers. I almost kill myself on them. So when I get on one of these hills, I hit the button. It's like a boost. It won't pull me up a really steep hill all by myself, but with a little help from me pedaling, it will. Top speed on it is about, I think the fastest I've ever been was about 20 or 21 miles an hour, and that was with the motor going in the flat with the wind behind me pedaling hard. But I don't use it just on the motor. But it gives me a lot of confidence because I know that if I give out, I can ride the motor back home. And with 10 miles range and the way I use it, I can ride it all day long. I'm not worried at all about running. I've never really depleted that battery to amount to anything. So anyway, there's the bike. But here's what happened this morning when I came out. Look, I have a complete flat tire. I don't know what I ran over that did that, but I've got to change it. Oh, it's always something. But anyway, that's my job for this morning. I've got to change this flat tire before I can ride. And we're waiting now for the call to go get Pepe at Dr. Maddie. Okay. We're on our way to get Pepe. They called from Dr. Maddie, and he'll be ready for his mama. So, we're on our way out the freeway to pick up his Rotten Highness. Diane and I were getting a kick out of this Cadillac in front of us. It's from Hinds County, Mississippi, and the license plate is Dr. Golf, G-O-L-F. And he's smoking, thumping ashes out the window. And Diane says, oh, he's so pretentious, he's a doctor. And I told her, well, if he is a doctor smoking like that, he's an idiot.
Okay, Fred, come on. Come on. Come on. Go on down. He's not going to do it.
Well, you come down. Isn't that funny?
Oh, come on. Oh, this is Mr. Pepe and his helper and his slave.
You might want to get the remote to the fan.
Honey, that probably hurt his legs yesterday, and that's why he didn't do it.
Well, it's funny. He's come bounding down them the last I don't know how many times. And then I get ready to video him doing it, and he won't do it.
That's the way it goes.
That's the way children and dogs are.